Olá, bem-vindos. Espero que me consigam ouvir. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Let me know. Olá, Anouk, dançante, Saini on Insta, Raluca Gabriela. Olá a todos. Olá, eu estou aqui no Instagram e no Facebook. I hope everyone can hear me. Sim, conseguem me ouvir. Ótimo. Olá, Alex. Obrigada por se juntarem. So, hello. A lot of people are coming to join us. It's really great. Olá, Mustafa. I'm just waiting for a little bit. I'm waiting a little bit so that more people can join us. Hello. Olá a todos. Estou bem, obrigada. Tudo bem. E vocês? Como é que se sentem hoje? Saudi Arabia, wow. Let me know where you come from in the comments. And here too on Facebook. So I'm in two platforms at the same time. Hello, more people. I'm waving. I'm waving. Hola. Is everyone prepared for this live, telling you all about the difference between the verbs ser and estar? So we have someone from Saudi Arabia, from New Jersey. Muito bem, Polónia, bem-vindos todos. Mais aqui uns waves. Los Angeles, uau! Eu quero muito ir a Los Angeles. Muito bom. Mais países, vamos ver. Está muita gente a juntar-se. Muito feliz que eu fico, querem aprender. Olá, Sana. Mari. Ucrânia. Também temos a Ucrânia aqui representada. Muito bem. Hey, Amir. Índia. Muito bom. Índia. Mais aqui uns waves, mais pessoas que se estão a juntar a nós nesta tarde. Aqui em Portugal, no Porto, hoje está enevoado, muita chuva. Nós tivemos aqui uma tempestade. Roménia, também temos a Roménia aqui. Já fui à Roménia. Fui a Bucareste e também a Marosvásárhely, ou em romeno penso que é Târgu Mureș. Já fui lá. Costa Rica, bem-vindos também. Equador, muito bom. O Amir diz que está a chover, it's raining. A Denise está-me a perguntar se eu gostei da Roménia. Sim, gostei muito. Olá, Velaro! Não se esqueçam da vossa água ou algo que queiram beber. A minha cadela Nala também está aqui a juntar-se a nós. A Nala. Anda cá, Nala. Anda cá. Está aqui a Nala, vou dizer olá. Nala. Diz olá, Nala. Eu falo português. É uma cadela pudengo portuguesa. Ok, agora. Alright. Mais gente, bem-vindos todos, bem-vindos. Eu acho que podemos começar. Já estamos quase há 5 minutos à espera, então acho que podemos começar. So we can start now. I would like to ask how many of you are total beginners, so that I can kind of know if I should speak more in Portuguese or more in English. I'm still going to explain some things in English so that everyone can understand. So I'm gonna kind of mix and match, okay? So let me know. So you're beginners. We have beginners here. I see. Muitos principiantes aqui de português, então as pessoas que são mais avançadas também têm que ter alguma paciência se eu falar um pouquinho de inglês também. Eu vou misturar as coisas, ok? We have a total beginner, ok, A2, muito bem, muito bem. Alex A2, A1.5, essa está boa, Tony. A1.5. Someone is also speaking Brazilian Portuguese, but they are beginners in European Portuguese. Não há problema, no problem at all. So, yeah, just... Okay, we have here also on Facebook, João Morgado, total beginner. Okay, also for the people on Facebook, hello, olá a todos. If you want to tell me where you come from, so we can begin this. I want to say first of all, thank you very much to all of you for following me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna be doing more of these lives just to answer some questions. We're gonna do some quizzes, and then the next day I'm gonna answer some of your questions. Okay. It might be not right the next day, but I will let you know when I'm gonna do these lives, ok? Então, bem-vindos! Estão mais pessoas a chegar, more people are arriving here on Facebook as well. Joe, bem-vindo! Então, I think we can start. Acho que podemos começar. The question that I asked you some days ago was if I want to say something like I am happy in general, like I'm a happy person, will I say eu estou feliz or eu sou feliz? So I had a lot of mixed answers. A lot of people said estou feliz. A lot of people said sou feliz. Do you want to let me know again if maybe you didn't answer it before? Do you want to let me know in the comments if you think it's sou feliz or estou feliz? Which one do you think? If I want to say that I'm a happy person in general, so let's see. So Mustafa says eu estou feliz. Okay. Anyone else? Both ways. Someone is saying both ways. Someone is saying estou feliz. Joe, what do you think? Or someone else from Facebook? Okay, we have a lot of estou feliz, estou feliz. Someone is saying sou feliz. Okay, eu sou feliz. We have more estou feliz. Ok, estou neste momento. Eu sou feliz. Ok. Ok, Denise says eu sou feliz se falamos em geral. Ok, eu sou feliz. Now we are starting to have some sou feliz. CA Girl 66. Olá, hello. I know some of these people that are arriving now. Ok, estou feliz, mas geralmente sou um happy camper. Ok, Georgius. So feliz on Facebook. I don't see any answers. Do you want to answer? Would you say, if you want to say in general you're happy, would you say so feliz or would you say estou feliz? Which one? We have more estou feliz and so feliz. So I see that there is not an answer that has more power than the other. Everyone is a little bit divided. So we have some more so feliz. Hi, see a girl. Eu sou feliz. Ok, então, before I answer this, I want to give you some, insights on the differences between the verb ser and the verb estar. First of all, you might know by now that these verbs are not regular. To make everything more interesting, they're not regular. And like, so the first person we are using here for the verb ser is eu sou, and the first person for the verb estar is eu estou. Okay, so eu estou and eu sou. Now, the difference between these two verbs, I know that a lot of people already said it. So in general, we can say that the verb ser, the verb ser is a verb that we use to talk about more permanent things. So we use it to talk about, for example, our nationality. Why? Because when I'm telling my nationality, when I'm saying my nationality, I am saying something that it's unlikely to change. I mean, I know that nowadays it can change, right? Anyone can change their nationalities. But anyways, back in the days, it was harder to change your nationality. And we say that in general, your nationality is going to stay the same. So we're going to use the verb ser. For example, if I want to say that I am Portuguese, I'm going to say eu sou portuguesa. Okay? Eu sou portuguesa. I'm not going to say eu estou portuguesa because estar is for something else. So the verb estar actually is used to speak about more temporary things, okay? This is in theory. Like the verb ser, I'm saying in theory because, for example, the verb ser, we can say it's used to speak about more permanent things, but we also use it, for example, to speak about our, I think you say it, marital status. So whether you are married or single or whatever, so and you might say, yeah, but this changes a lot, or it can change. Yes, nowadays, again, you have to remember that the language was not invented now. So I guess that back in the days, if you got married, it was forever. I don't know. This is the explanation I found, basically. Don't know if this is why, but could be. But basically then, let's just say that the verb ser is going to be used to more permanent things. For example, one that is always permanent is like when you say I am, for example, Mia, right? I am Mia. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Bem-vindos. So to say I am Mia, I'm going to say eu sou a Mia. I'm going to use the verb ser because, because it's more like it's a permanent thing. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to cease being myself, I guess, right? So, or then, for example, we also use it to tell if we are like tall or short or, blonde or not. So to talk about a personal or a physical characteristic, we're also going to use the verb ser because, like, if I'm tall, it's unlikely that I'm going to become short, right? I know that you can change some other physical attributes. So again, this is more like a general rule. But yeah, normally we use the verb ser, okay? Then you also use it, for example, to tell your place of origin, your country, your city. So you can say, for example, myself, we can say, eu sou do Porto. Eu sou do Porto. I'm from Porto. And or I can say eu sou de Portugal. So I'm from Portugal. Okay? So to tell our place of origin, our country, our city, we're also going to use the verb ser. And then we're also going to use it to talk about a profession. Eu sou professora. Sim, I'm a teacher. Eu sou professora. Okay? So these are some of the examples where we use the verb ser. Okay. Now I just wanted to speak a little bit about the verb estar. The verb estar is then going to be used to talk about a temporary status, a temporary state, right? So one of the things that is always with the verb start is when you talk about the weather. So whether you say it's raining, it's cold, it's warm, you're going to use the verb start because you know what changes more than the weather, right? Então, hoje aqui está a chover. Está a chover. Está a chover means it's raining, okay? Ontem, ou anteontem, 2 days ago maybe, estava sol. It was sunny. So you see, it already changed in 2 days. Sometimes it changes in 1 hour or in 10 minutes, okay? Mas sim, we use this to talk about, so we use the verb start to talk about the weather, for example, to talk about a temporary state or condition. This is important for the question that I asked you, whether you would say eu estou feliz or eu sou feliz, if you want to speak about it, the general feeling of happiness, so if you're happy in general. So if you would use the verb start, this is more to speak about a temporary state or condition. So I'm kind of already giving you the answer here, but I'm not yet, okay? So, for example, if you are tired, you're gonna say eu estou cansada. Eu estou cansada. Eu estou bocadinho cansada hoje porque eu estive a fazer exercício antes. Então eu estou pouco cansada. But if I rest now a bit, or if I sleep or something like that, I probably won't be tired anymore. So I'm gonna use the verb estar because this is just a temporary state or condition, okay? Also, if we want to speak about an object and the place of the object, if that object can be moved around, if I ask, for example, where is the lipstick? Onde está o batom? I can say, if I put it on the table, I can say o batom está na mesa ou está em cima da mesa. So I'm saying that the lipstick is on the table. Okay, so if you have a thing that can be moved around, you're asking about the place of that thing, you're gonna use the verb start as well. And so the weather we already said. Also when we greet others, like como estás? Estou bem, obrigada, and so on and so on. Okay, so here the key for the question that I asked about if you are feeling happy in general, if you're a happy person, would you say eu sou feliz or would you say eu estou feliz? What would you say? So knowing this that I just explained, which one would you say now? Can you give me the answer again? Would you still keep your answer? Would you change it? Would you say it's eu sou feliz or eu estou feliz? Don't forget, I'm asking in general, if you're happy in general, if you're a happy person, okay? Not a state, not something I'm feeling right now, I'm asking in general. So this can be almost seen as an emotional characteristic of yourself, right? Psychologic. What would you say then? Is it eu sou feliz or eu estou feliz? Can you answer again? Okay, someone changed to eu sou feliz. Okay, so feliz. Let's see here on Facebook. Okay, a lot of people answered before. Estou feliz, sou feliz. So which one will it be? Now I'm seeing a lot of eu sou feliz. Okay, Rafael, I don't know how to pronounce it. In Portuguese would be Rafael. Said, neste momento eu estou feliz, mas no geral eu sou feliz. Okay? Okay, I see here in Instagram, on Facebook also people saying eu sou feliz, eu sou feliz. Okay. So I see a lot of people are changing their answers to so feliz, okay? And the ones that had so feliz are keeping their answers. So I'm very happy. I'm really very happy because then you understood my explanation, and that's exactly what I want. So you are right. If we are saying that how we feel in general, if that in general we are happy, then we are gonna say eu sou feliz, because it's like not innate, but like a characteristic of the person. The person in general feels happy. It's a psychological or emotional characteristic. However, if I was asking how you would say that you are happy right now at this moment, doesn't mean in general, just means like at this moment I'm happy, then we would use the verb estar, so we would say eu estou feliz, okay? So as someone said, we can say em geral sou feliz, mas neste momento estou feliz, okay? Em geral sou feliz, mas neste momento estou feliz. Eu, neste momento, estou feliz porque vocês perceberam a minha explicação. Então, eu fico muito feliz, estou muito feliz e sim, acho que vocês também deveriam estar. You should also be happy right now because you got it, ok? Sim, então, digam-me lá. I want to make an exercise. What would be then the answer if I want to say I am like if you want to tell your nationality, can you tell me your nationality in Portuguese on the comments? I will see. Do you remember which one would we use with the nationality, ser or estar? Which one? Can you write on the comments? I'm waiting. If you don't know your nationality, just give it a try. I'll try to correct. Okay, someone is saying eu sou inglesa. Muito bem. Sim, usávamos o ser, sou. Sou inglês. Boa. Eu sou salvadorenho, de Salvador. Ok. Sou inglesa. No Facebook temos aqui sou americana, sou belga. Muito bem. Sou americana, sou escocês, sou árabe, Ibrahim. Eu sou indiano, eu sou americano. Temos muitos americanos. Eu sou húngara. Ok. Malesiana. Uau, tanta gente. Japonesa. Mami Orkubu. I hope I'm saying your name right. Jeannie is belga. Jennifer americana. Iraniano we also have. Isn't this so nice? We have people from everywhere. I really love this. Sou do Irão. Ok, sou iraniano, you could also say. Sou russa. Muito bem. As nacionalidades escrevem-se com letra pequena. So nationalities are written with small letter, okay? And languages are written with capital letter. Ok, também temos alemão, eu sou alemão. Ok, bem-vindos todos. Isto é muito, muito bom. Temos gente de todo lado. Ok, então, muito bem, as nacionalidades também vão ser com o verbo ser. Muito bem. Eu gostava também, este live são lives curtinhos, não vou estar aqui muito tempo, mas antes de eu me ir embora, eu gostava de saber se vocês têm perguntas. So before I go, this live, since I'm gonna do more often, they're not gonna be super big, right? They're not gonna, super long. But before I go, I want to know if you have questions. In general, it doesn't really need to be about this subject, but it would be good as well. But in general, since this is the first live, if you guys have questions, just let me know before I go. Vamos ver. Ai, sim, iraniano, Bagdad. É assim mesmo, iraniano. Da Lituânia também, Lituânia. Eu sou lituana, ok. Okay, so someone is asking how to say correctly so. So, it's a little bit like when you say so in English, like so. You see my mouth, how it does? So. So it's like oh. Do you see also on Facebook? Oh. So. Yeah? That's kind of like you don't only have a so, it's so, okay? So someone else is asking em geral ou no geral? Actually, you can use both, no geral or em geral. This is one of those times that you can use both, so that's no problem. Someone is taking my online course. Yay! I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're really enjoying it. Okay, now a lot of questions are coming in. I have a question. In Spanish, when we use the article a before a verb, it's usually for future, but you use it in present. How do you know when it's future? When you use an article like we use it when we use an a before the verb, it's normally to speak about what we are doing at the moment. So if I'm saying eu estou a falar, that's gonna mean I am speaking. I don't know if this is what you are talking about. Because I understand in Spanish they say voy a dormir, right? And that's gonna be vou dormir in Portuguese, so we don't have the a. Voy a dormir, that means I will go to sleep. That's right. But the one I'm using is the present continuous to speak about things that I'm doing at the moment. So, eu estou a dormir, for example, I am sleeping. Or eu estou a falar, I am speaking. Okay? And we don't use it in the future, so you don't have to worry about that, because when you see a before the verb, it's gonna be only with this use and not to speak about the future, okay? All right, so let's see here on Facebook. Belga stays Belga. Yeah, Ginny. This nationality, Belga, stays Belga for men and women, all right? I'm doing one there and one here. Okay, let's see the next one. Difference between saying so and so. Okay, so S-O-U is I am, and we say so. Okay, Taylor? So. And then if you want to say just in Portuguese is O, and it has an accent, and that's really important, okay? The accents are really important because they change the way a word sounds. So since you have that accent there, the O is going to be open, and you're going to say saw, saw. Okay, do you see the difference? So S-O-U from I am is going to be so. You close it, so. And S-O with an accent there, it's going to sound like saw. Do you see? My mouth is open, saw. And that means just in Portuguese. Okay? I explain all these sounds, and this is part of the elemental sounds of Portuguese, and I explain all of this in my European Portuguese speech course. So if you're really interested in this, either you're a more advanced student or even if you're starting, getting to know these sounds is really important. So just check out my speech course if you're interested. Just send me a message and I'll let you know where you can find it. Okay, let's go here to Facebook. Is there a difference between the pronunciation of sang with a C, so 100, and sang with an S, which means without? No. No, akshay, sorry, darme. No, they are the same. Sang and sang. You're gonna understand by context which one you are speaking about. Okay? Let's see. People on Facebook, if you have more questions, just post them there, okay? And Instagram as well, but we already have a lot of them here. Got it, thanks. So and so. Rafael, yes, it's before the infinitive, the that I was saying, falar, okay? So that's when we are using the continuous, so what we are doing now, okay? Thank you very much. You're welcome. Saw, exactly. Saw is like SAW in English. Saw, like a chainsaw or something like that. Brazilians say that we don't pronounce the in pão correctly. Is a tricky sound. Do you also think so? Is a tricky sound. It's a nasal sound, so this means that the sound will come from the nose mostly. Of course, a little bit comes also from the mouth, but in general, nasal sounds are made through the nose. So you have to put your lips and your tongue in a certain way and let the air flow through your nose. So the sound is gonna be okay, all right. So again, I explained this as well in the speech course. If you're interested, let me know. Let's see, porque is because and porque is why. Am I correct? Yes, correct. So porque without the little hat on top of the E means because, and porque means why. Okay. Okay, how do you say yes correctly in Portuguese? So we say sim. It's another nasal sound. So like the we have the M at the end of a word, and that's also a nasal sound. So again, it's gonna come out from your nose. So we say sim. Sim. Okay, you won't say like sim. I see some people do like sim or sin. No, it's not an M. I mean, it is an M, but the sound, it's not gonna sound like your normal M from at the beginning of the words. It's a nasal sound. So you don't really put your lips completely together. You just don't finish that movement and you let the sound go out. So you say sing, sing. Okay, again, this is speech course. It's all there in the speech course. I even have like charts, so you know where your tongue can be, where your how your lips should be, you know, and how the air should be flowing. I'm speaking all about that in there. Okay. Obrigada, mami. De nada, de nada. Uh, okay, on Facebook I don't have any new questions, so if you still have, we still have a little bit longer to answer them, so don't be shy. And here on Instagram, how to correctly pronounce sleep well in Portuguese. So, durma bem. Again, we have another M at the end of a word. Bem, bem. Durma is like sleep. So we have the imperative of the verb dormir here. And then we have the word bem, which is well in this case. Yeah, so durma bem. Okay. Someone is asking me here about a book for learning. You know, I have actually an article all about books for learning Portuguese. You can learn, there are good books. It's always good if you can engage with the language and have someone to practice with. But let me see here. I wanted to see if I could get the link. I'm actually going on my website right now. If you guys don't know, my website is learn-portuguese.org, and you can find a lot of blog posts there about culture, like Portuguese culture, also about books and the best ways to learn Portuguese. You can find things about language, obviously, a lot of language articles, and yeah, I think it's really cool. You should check it out as well. But then I have an article about the best books for learning Portuguese, and I speak here about some grammars. Gramática aplicada is called. I can try to write it here. Gramática aplicada. Yeah. I also have the book that I use a lot is Passaporte para Português. That's also a good one. There was also one that was called Português 21. Okay. Olá! G. Harles. I don't know how to say that, sorry. Okay, so some books you can find there, and then I have here Porque Moreno e Portugal se pronunciam Moreno e Portugal. Yeah, so that's again about the sounds of the language. That's to do with the sounds of the language. Portugal and Moreno, we have their closed kind of pronunciation of the O. So that's the beauty of Portuguese. We have many different pronunciations for each vowel and for each I don't know, for each sound, let's say, for each not sound letter. So we have a lot of different sounds for many of the letters. And especially the vowels. The vowels have a lot of different sounds. So yeah, in this case, you will have the closed sound. Again, in the speech course, I explain everything about that. Yeah, I've seen tudo e todo. What's the difference? Tudo basically means everything. I'm just saying in general. I also have an article exactly about this. So go to my webpage, learn-portuguese.org, and search there tudo and todo. You're gonna see something there about this. But in general, tudo is gonna mean everything, and todo is when it's a word that it's gonna change according to what comes after. And it's gonna mean all. For example, if you want to say all the books, you're gonna say todos os livros. See, it changed because it's plural. So we're gonna have todos os livros. Okay, tudo never changes. It just means everything. For example, if you want to say I ate everything, you're gonna say eu comi tudo. Okay, my nephew is always saying this very happily. he's only gonna turn 4, and you know how important it is for children to say that they ate everything. So he says, "Comi tudo, Titi." Okay, so I'm just saying in general again, but check the blog post tudo versus todo in my website. I'm gonna write here again the website, learn-portuguese.org. Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh, Mami, thank you. Yes, your online course is amazing. Thank you very much for saying that. I'm really happy. Estou muito feliz que digas isso. Ok? Deixa ver mais perguntas. How can I improve my reading in Portuguese? Any tips? Well, I think, with practice, if you can hear as well, you can listen to the text as well, that would be great. I don't know if Audible actually has any Portuguese books. If it has, you can also listen. I think that like reading and listening at the same time can really improve, but like can improve the way you read as well. I also have like this membership course where I'm actually writing the stories all in Portuguese, and you can listen to them while you read. And yeah, it's also interesting for this. It will improve all your language faculties. But basically also you just have to read and read. That's how you're gonna improve. And also like try to make Anki flashcards with the words that you have more difficulty reading or that you don't know. Just be consistent, and you're gonna see that you're gonna start improving. Okay. Okay, in Facebook I don't have any more. I don't know if this is vulgar, but what does it mean, sacanagem? It's not too bad, but that's more of a Brazilian Portuguese word. They use it a lot, sacanagem. Sacanagem is like mischievousness. When someone does something because they are mischievous, that's basically it. Okay. CA girl. Is it CA girl or K girl? I don't know. Okay, the difference between que and que. Que we use with the accent we're gonna use when we want to ask what alone. Just like what? We're gonna say o que. Okay, so that's more like the question. And then que is gonna be the equivalent in English to that. So for example, if you want to say the man that did that is my cousin, you're gonna say o homem que fez isso é meu primo. So que can be the equivalent to that or who in English. Okay? Oh yeah, California, of course. Okay, I have time for 2 more questions and then we're gonna, finish this live session. I'm gonna do more of this, so don't forget to tell your friends and family and whoever would like to have some explanations in Portuguese. I saw that someone asked me if we could do everything in Portuguese. Again, I didn't do everything in Portuguese because I know there are a lot of total beginners here and they wouldn't understand. However, I might be doing in the future some session just in Portuguese, just that we can speak about anything in Portuguese. And yeah, I might invite some of you to come along in the video. What do you think of that? Would you like that? There is someone here, so let's see. 2 more questions. Vamos ver. Is boa noite, does boa noite mean good night or good evening? Okay, Jasmine, and you're welcome. Jasmine is saying thank you so much for answering all my questions. You're welcome. So boa noite can mean both, actually, in Portuguese. We say it for good evening and for good night. So we don't separate them, like we don't have different words, okay? We do, for example, what we do differently is like, we say boa tarde, which is like good afternoon, up until like 7:30 in the afternoon. I think this is also a cultural thing, so we still consider 7:30 to be like tarde. Let's see. Muito obrigado for this live session. You're so welcome, Joe. And I have, do you say terça-feira, dia 20 de outubro, or without dia? Okay, it was a question this morning from Carl in Good Morning Portugal show. Yeah, by the way, I might be appearing more in this show. I was there already one time. Maybe some of you saw it. But yeah, I might be appearing soon in that. So let me see. Terça-feira, dia 20 de outubro. You can say both with or without dia. You can say terça-feira 20 de outubro or terça-feira dia 20 de outubro. Okay. I said 2 more questions, but I see there are still some. There is Fernando Daniel's song, Voltas, but I don't get that sentence. E se tu voltas? Shouldn't it be e se tu voltares instead? Yeah, so it's more common to say e se tu voltares, or I don't know if it's more common actually, but it's like they have slightly a different meaning. I would say like in general, yes, it should be se tu voltares. But when you say se tu voltares, you have more of a bigger doubt. And if you say se tu voltas, it's more that he is kind of almost sure that he's gonna come back, although he's using the if. This is a bit of a more complex question to answer. I would have to spend a lot of time here, but just generally I'm saying that if you say e se tu voltares, you're using the future conjuntivo, right, the subjunctive, and this gives a bigger doubt. And if you say e se tu voltas, this seems like she already did that so many times, he's already kind of counting on it. I don't know if it makes sense, but I hope so. Someone is loving my live session. Muito obrigada. Great idea, boa, fish, okay, about the Portuguese, speaking Portuguese. People are enjoying that idea. When is your next live session? Don't know yet, but I'm planning on doing this a little more often, so it shouldn't be too long before. I'm quite shy to be in the live. I don't know why, but yeah. Hola, Derek. Derek is one of my biggest followers. Like, not biggest follower, how would you say that? I hope biggest fan. Don't know. But you're always there, Derek. Thank you very much. Hola, some people are still arriving. I'm almost going now, but guys, I really liked being here, although, as I said, I'm a little bit shy, get a little bit nervous before coming live. I don't know. Oh, sorry. We just had a little bit of an incident here. The phone fell. I think the Facebook people saw it live. Sorry. Hola, hola. Someone is saying hola, Mia. Asemi Hamed. I'm sorry if I'm not saying this right. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy this little bit with me. I'm also gonna post here the the link to my courses in case you guys want to check it out if you haven't yet. So to check the speech course, the master course, and this other membership course that I spoke about, where you can listen to stories written all by me, by myself, and yeah. So I have a new follower. Great. Hi, Gus. I think it's Gus. From, is it Israel? I'm not sure. It's so small. The flag so small. Thanks for answering. You're welcome. Please more life lessons. I'm gonna try that. And you were great. Sorry, I'm David, by the way. Hi, David. Olá. Olá, David. In Portuguese, we'll say David. David. Someone is saying your course is great. Oh, obrigada. Estou feliz. Fico feliz com isso. Okay, I'm almost wrapping up here. Please have more live sessions in the future. I see that a lot of people like this, so great. This was fun. Obrigada. Obrigada. Hello to the people who is just arriving, but anyways, I'm wrapping up here. I think I'm gonna have this video available for download, so I might put it back on somewhere. Facebook or my YouTube channel. Don't forget to check the YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos there as well. And you might be able to check this live again. I'm sorry about the technicalities. I'm not really good with technology. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this. Mami, I'm about to sleep as it's midnight in here. Boa noite, Mami. Boa noite aí para o Japão. Sleep well, dorme bem. Beijinhos a todos. To the people that just arrived, again, check out, because I might have this video, if I can download it, I might have this video for you available for some more time. Don't forget to share it with people you think might like it and might benefit from it. And I will see you really soon in another life, I hope. So in another live video. So I will check with you later. Beijinhos para San Francisco. Beijinhos to everyone. Bye bye.